Craig, potential clinching scenario tonight. What do you got to do to wrap this up tonight?
Well, I mean, have a good start to the game. Obviously, I think that's a big key for us in the first period is getting off to a good start, getting our legs under us, good energy. You know, play our game as quickly as possible.
Do you remember taking down the standings board, and why did you do it in the room?
Do I remember doing that?
Did you do that?
Well, I could have done it. I'm not sure, but probably why I took it down because it didn't look very good at the time.
Do you think players, because they would come in and see where they were?
Well, where we were at and to get where we had to get to, it's a long process, and to see that every day, it doesn't change quick enough, and it's just a negative effect.
Along those lines, that puck rack that you have in the dressing room, did you ever look at that early in the season and say, boy, we don't have many pucks up there?
Yeah, a few times, you know. Probably considered taking that down too.
Left side, second row.
Coach, with San Jose going into this game has a number of decisions that they have to make with injured players that were injured in the last game. I'm curious, does that affect your planning at all? You don't know who they're going to play, and if so, how?
Not really. I think we could, you know, we're not going to change the way we have to take this game and how we have to play it and the urgency we need and desperation that we need in the game. It doesn't matter who's in the lineup for them. You know, they're going to be a desperate, hungry team for sure. And we can't change anything. We got to be ready no matter what. And you know, we need lots of urgency in this game. It's hard to close a team out.
Left side, standing up, JP.
Craig, of all the organizations that you've worked for in hockey over your career playing, coaching, what's unique about the culture of this one?
Well, I think that I'm really, you know, impressed with the fan base here and the support that this team gets from the fans. It's a great hockey town, great fan base. It's a great organization since I've been involved in it, and you know, you don't hear a lot about it. I guess I've been in the East Coast for most of my career as a player and a coach, but this, you know, it's been unreal to be here and be part of it all from ownership down.
First, Thomas, just maintenance today?
Yeah.
For not being on.
Yeah.
Edmondson on the power play, is it mostly just as a defensive precaution there against?
Well, it depends on the time of how much time's left in a power play a lot of times, and the score and stuff like that all goes into it. We throw two defensemen out there at times, and you know, if, with Dunn out of the lineup, Eddie's a good choice. Eddie's got some good power play skills. Actually, makes some good plays out there in the power play, and he's got a pretty good shot.
Front left.
Getting the team to put Game 5 behind them and focus on this, was that as much of a challenge for you as getting them to put the hand pass game behind them?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, it's. I think that again, they've done a good job of that for a long time now. I think it's pretty ordinary for them to do that, and I thought that, you know, after Game 5, just on the flight home, you know, I thought that the team was in a good spot. You know, they weren't too high. They knew that there was a lot of work ahead, and you know, yesterday, same thing. I felt they were focused, and you know, I didn't feel like anybody was taking anything, you know, too lightly or anything. I thought that we put that game behind us and focused on Game 6 and understanding this will be the hardest game.
Do a few more, second row.
Some of the players were talking about that last night they were having trouble sleeping. Their minds were drifting. Were you able to sleep regularly, or was your mind drifting as well?
I sleep pretty good. I mean, your mind's always drifting, I think, as a coach and a player for sure. Being a former player myself, you're always thinking about things and scenarios and what this, that. So that's normal stuff. I mean, everybody goes through that.
No more questions.
Thanks, guys.